try to make a short video introducing about different aspects of the Psalms and how to use the Bible in Magick. And Psalms, you have hymns, songs of praise, especially 103 and 104 and 117. And a hymn always has two reasons, and often combined with majestic divine intervention, like from Genesis, Exodus, Job, Isaiah, and so forth. And classified songs of Zion is Psalm 46, 48, 84, 87, and 122. Praise is centered towards Jerusalem, since God is united with Jerusalem in those psalms. And Jerusalem is the place where the divine name is to be found, Deuteronomy 12:11. And the enthronement of God is in Psalm 47, 93, 95 to 99, and it is both past and present. And the Thanksgiving Psalms, offerings after suffering, 18, 30, 40, 66, 116 and 118. When you witness something and you want to join in with a psalm, you have Psalm 30, verses 4 to 5, like sharing a thanksgiving. When you do recounting in flashbacks in Psalms, it is 116 and 10 to 11 verses there. And the whole Psalm 100 is a song for thanksgiving. Suffering and laments. For individual, I brought some examples here. And it's often begging, my God, and then you add the distress. And there are around 40 or more. And different ones. For sin, it's Psalm 51. Sickness and death, 6 and Psalm 38. False accusation, Psalm 7. Persecution, Psalm 38, 12 to 20 verses. Psalm 41, verses 5 to 11. Unprecise. You can use it how you want, since they are talking about bulls, swords, dogs, anything. It's all symbolic, is Psalm 22. And Sheol, hell, is in, when you want deliverance from it, is in Psalm 30, verse 3. And then you have appeals. Hesed in Judaism, and loyalty, integrity, and so on. You have Psalm 17, verse 26, trust, 13, verse 5, 25, verse 1, and that is to get God to act as well. And oracular assurance, Psalm 12, verse 5, 38, 3, 85, 8, 91, 14 to 16. Confidence, 4, 11, 16, 23, 62, 131, and that is trust. When you have a national crisis, natures and wars, I have some more here. It's Job 1:13 to 14, Chronicles 23:12, Psalm 44, 74, 79. And for gaining wisdom, teaching, and retribution, it's really broad here. It's Psalm 34, verse 37, Psalm 1, 37, 73, 1, 32, 34, verse 37, 49, verse 72. And a very meditative psalm is Psalm 90. Liturgies, and of course you have the Psalter, always has the question and answer within them. So we have Psalm 14, 23 and 136. And more resources for the Psalms in special are Sigmund Mowinckel, the Psalms in Israel's Worship, Klaus Westermann, Praise and Lament in the Psalms, and Walter Brueggemann, The Message of the Psalms. And then we have the famous Hermann Gunkel, who lived between 1862 and 1932. And the meaning of Selah in the Bible and use. Selah occurs 71 times in the Psalms and 3 times in Habakkuk, often at the end of the psalm or a section within. Post-canonical Psalms of Solomon has it, and the Septuagint translated Selah into Greek as diapsalma, speculated to mean interlude. And Selah is often used as a liturgical direction, lifting up the voices or muses in a doxology, and is always used for breathing breaks, or if you do a breathing pattern when you read and meditate and so on. And miracles in magic. I got many questions about this, since you remind the angels and God about the miracles they done in the past. God's assurance, Genesis 15 verse 17, Genesis 18 verses 10 to 14, that was Abraham and Sarah. Exodus 3, Moses, angels of the Lord and burning bush. Exodus 14, parting of the sea. Exodus 16, manna and water. Kings 18 verse 38, Elijah, fire from Yahweh. Judgment, Exodus 8, the plagues. Joshua 6, the walls of Jericho and the ark. Kings 2, Elijah. Kings 3 to 4, and it was about Elijah. Deliverance, Daniel 1 to 6, Isaiah 6, Ezekiel 1 and Daniel 17. And then I took a look into the New Testament, since usually a magician mixes all. And we have Luke 7 verses 18 to 19, and here we have the parallels, since they are pointing back to Isaiah 29, 18 to 19, 35, 5 to 6, and 61 to 1. And then we have Luke 11, 20, pointing down to Exodus 8, 19. Other parallels in between New Testament and Old Testament, Mark 6, 30 to 44, Mark 14, 13 to 21, Luke 9, 10 to 17, John 6, 1 to 13, John 6, 31 to 33. Covenant and New Testament and promises, Mark 6, 41 and 14, 22. John 11, 25 to 26, the Lazarus, rising of the dead. 20 to 30, 31. And Paul, Galatians 1, 15. 2 Corinthians 12, 1 to 4. Corinthians 12, 8 to 11. Galatians 3, verse 5. And Corinthians 15 to verse 12 to 21. And all kinds of miracles in the Acts. 2, 1 to 11, 3. 4, 16 to 22. 8, 6 to 13. 15, 12. 19, 11. 5, 1 to 16, and 27 and 28. And also look at the Apocrypha books of Enoch, Talmud, Dead Sea Scrolls, the oral traditions, and I also sometimes look at Mishnah, the rabbinic code for seasons and times and so on. And also, and a lot of sacrifices and offerings and what for are found in Leviticus. I thought that this will be so boring when I do it like this, but this was just to give you a start. And then I can go in for more specific reasons, but to how to use it, how to find it, and how to combine it as it's been done throughout history. So have a magical, magical day, and I hope you get inspired. And every verse feels different on different days, so don't ever be afraid. You shouldn't follow anybody else. Just read what feels right to you, and the angels correct it whatever way you do. The prayer is always heard, even if there is no right or wrong. Every phrase has 16 meanings at least. And the more you read, the more you can feel your emotions and heart and mind connecting in different ways, and how you feel and how you use. So it's never like reading the same book again, since it's different every time you open it. So that's pure magic. And have a magical day. Bye for now.